Good morning, everybody. It is day 4, day last. Just packing up and about to run over to Epcot. I have to pick up some stuff at the store that I shipped back from the parks, shipped to the front of the resort. So I gotta pick that up, find some room, shove it all in here, drop all my bags off at the Bell services so I can just hold on to it until I come back. And yeah, off to Epcot. And today is behind the scenes day, so I'm really excited about that. Sorry I sound like a croaky frog, but I only woke up like 30 minutes ago. So yeah, I have some fast passes for things I didn't get to do when I went to Epcot the other day just because it was so packed. And then have behind the scenes tour like 12:45, so I'm really excited about that. My first Disney tour ever. Okay, I better get out of here because mousekeeping woke me up at like 8:30 in the morning knocking on my door, and I was like, oh, I should get up anyway. So they need to clean up in here. So yeah, let's roll. I don't know what it is, but the line for Epcot's long every single morning, and then I just walk through the pass holder line. It's absurd. So I had the nicest thing happen this morning. Walk to the bus stop, Coronado Springs, sit down, wait about 5, almost 10 minutes. Cast member running the bus stop because the bus stop's currently under construction, so they're doing it right out the front. Goes, where are you going? And I said, Epcot. She goes, okay, well, I just spoke to the bus and I just want to let you know it's going to be like 20 more minutes. And I'm like, whatever, resign myself to it because I don't have a fast pass until 10 o'clock. She's like, now. I'm waiting. And then she walks over to me and she goes, you know what I'm going to do? Because you've been waiting here for so long. I'm going to give you a fast pass. And I was like, what? So she wrote me a fast pass for Epcot, good for anything except for Frozen. And then of course right after that the bus showed up and she was like, oh, and here it is. So thank you, Shelby, cast member that works at Coronado Springs, for giving me that fast pass and making my last day. So what I ended up doing was canceling my Soarin fast pass so I could use it for that. And after much refreshing was able to get a Frozen fast pass for later. So now I get to do both, which is really, really cool. So that was totally unexpected and really nice of her. I mean, I guess I was waiting for 25 minutes, a half an hour. It wasn't, I mean, yeah, I guess it's longer than they promised. It wasn't terrible to me because I wasn't in a rush, but I still really appreciate that she did that. That was so cool. So yeah, right now I'm off to Soarin, and then I have a Spaceship Earth Fast Pass, and then we've got behind the scenes tour, which I think I can film. But I was talking to the cast member on the phone. He said nothing restriction-wise about filming. So I'll see if I can. I'll double check when I get there, because I know, like, you know, Piece of the Kingdom you can't film and stuff because a lot of it's like super behind the scenes, but I may be able to film it, so if I can, I will do that. I feel weird about riding Soarin now after riding Flight of Passage though. Like, I don't know, is it gonna be not as good to me anymore? Like, I mean, probably not, but I don't know. Like, you know, somebody, when I was coming off of Flight of Passage the second time, somebody said, this is like Soarin on steroids. And yeah, that's a great way to describe it. I mean, a little bit of a simplistic way to describe it. I think it's more complex than that, but it's kind of true. So now I'm like, crap, has this ruined Soarin for me? I guess we'll find out in a few minutes because I'll have a comparison, but I don't know, I kind of hope not. I mean, most people accept that different rides are different, you know, and like, that's it. Different rides are different. That was a really deep statement. Yep, Soarin's still good. I mean, it's like the relaxing version of Flight of Passage. I still enjoyed it. It wasn't like I was like, man, I wish I was on Flight of Passage. It's still good for what it is. Still love the smells on that, though there are smells on Flight of Passage too. But still good. I'm starving. I didn't eat breakfast, so I'm gonna actually go to Seasons for breakfast. They're still serving it? I don't even know. Let's see what they got. Alright, we're heading to Test Track. see if I can get on single rider in a decent amount of time. So last I checked, the wait was like 45 minutes, so single rider's gotta be pretty quick, right? Not too bad weather-wise, a lot better than it's been. And a bit quieter right now in Epcot than Tuesday morning when I came, which is nice. And I didn't even get here that early. I got here like 10:15, so I really can't complain. Definitely more bearable crowds today, at least right now at 11. I mean, the Epcot character spot is an hour wait, which I think I also, no, I switched to that fast pass. I lied. But yeah, I'm gonna get to Test Track and hopefully have no problems riding it, because it was down pretty much all day on Tuesday. Like, it was pretty messed up. I'm not sure why. There wasn't rain or anything, so it wasn't like a weather thing. Oh man, I'm so excited about my tour today, you guys. My first Disney tour ever, and everyone told me behind the scenes is really great, so I'm excited to do it. Sweet, so I'm coming on Test Track, and if I'm correct, it says the single rider wait time is 0 minutes. Does that mean I'm like literally just gonna walk on the ride? Because if that's the case, I might do this like 2 times in a row. That's absurd. That is so absurd. Oh my god. The sound on this ride is off. And like the actual, oh there we go.
Capability test results displayed and verified.
Now let's see how your vehicles compare when it comes to their efficiency.
Or this is the boring test.
Engaging EcoScan for aerodynamic efficiency. Drive systems analysis. Computer spectrum imaging in progress. Displaying responsiveness data.
Here comes the final test.
Energizing for power.
Say goodbye to Ellen today. I don't even know if I have 45 minutes to spare to say goodbye to Ellen today. I've also been informed that they took out the Ellen animatronic, which is, I mean, I guess probably for the best, because it's kind of not good. But, oh, hello, monorail. I don't know. It's like 45 minutes I have to like figure out into my schedule. So maybe we'll do it. Right now I need some coffee. I need to wake up. I'm going to Joffrey's because I like it way better than Starbucks.
And with math comes mechanical technology and the birth of the high-tech life we enjoy today. Your living room is an actual living room.
Whoa.
Providing the natural
I want that.
And the beach is never far away, thanks to digital displays that create the environment you prefer. You can live the good life and the green life in your home in the city, because in the future, every day is Earth Day.
Aww, the end.
Or should I say
the beginning of your future.
Although that greenhouses are great for growing a multitude of different kinds of plants, it's also great for all the things that want to eat our plants as well. So there's 3 different types of control that we mainly use, one of which is cultural control. And that's creating a barrier so that bugs and insects don't even get into our greenhouses in the first place. So it's just trying to keep things separated. So how many of you have screens on your windows at home to keep mosquitoes from eating you alive, right? Yeah. Or whenever you walk into like a grocery store, have you ever felt that like big brush of air that comes over top of you? So we use that in our greenhouses as well. That's actually an air shield. So you can walk through it, but bugs can't really fly through that. So that's why your farmers markets and your produce section of your grocery stores don't have bugs all over them. So some people think it's like air conditioning. So this is our creative greenhouse. I like to grow things a little bit differently than you might be accustomed to at home in here. That's primarily because we grow everything hydroponically. It means there's no dirt in this greenhouse at all. None of it. So all of our plants don't get any of the nutrients they need from the stuff that they're grown in. So it means we have to supply the nutrients to them all the time. And we do that with a nutrient solution that we run. Think about it, you're using it with like Miracle Grow. If you just made up a whole gallon of Miracle Grow, and every time you water the plant, it was Miracle Grow. That's effectively. So one of my favorite systems are column pots. These column pots are completely hollow on the inside. So what we do is we start the seeds in these little things called rock wool. I'll show you an example of that. So rock wool is a volcanic rock that's, when heated, kind of liquefies a little bit and can be strung around like cotton candy. You can make it into these cubes, and that little hole is where we start a lot of our seeds in. I have a lot of things trying to grow in this right now. So it acts as a sponge and allows water to really soak up in there, but also give the roots lots of places to dig into. So let's say a grasshopper were to land right here. If he lands there, this whole area becomes all folded up. It becomes really flexible, and the grasshopper will fall off. There's nothing there to hold on to anymore. It's also really important during storms and the wind and rain. It could tear off these leaves, and Stanley's put a lot of effort in making these leaves, so he doesn't want to lose any. So when it's like this, it's really flexible. The winds can move it back and forth and it won't tear it off. But also when the leaves form this, it's like a little channel for the rain to run off of and go and water Stanley again. It's really, really cool.
How long does it take for it to...
It takes about 15 minutes for it to open up again. So I know that I can do this and not get into trouble. So let's say that an earthquake were to come through. Stanley! Oh no! It was awful. He's really cool. And here it goes to the top and it's split. It goes down each of these spirals. The roots from these plants are going to be on the bottom of this tube, where it's going to be completely covered in nutrients all of the time. Normally these moving systems like the column pots and these are used when you only have one skylight to your building. Let's say you renovated a whole warehouse and you're going to start growing plants in it, and you have one skylight. If you have something like this, the light is shining in right here, you can maximize the amount of space you have to grow things, but also make sure all of your plants are getting the same amount of sun.
So just finished that behind the scenes tour. It was awesome, and now I'm eating Sunshine Seasons, some sweet and sour chicken and avoiding the rice, and some coffee. Then we got frozen. Perks of being solo, you get a whole row to yourself. It's kind of awesome, and they put me in the front row. Toot toot, I'm on a boat. Say goodbye to the old Aurora Borealis. There we go.
Hands on, the legs, inside the boat there. I'm going to let you guys stop. Ahora sí, seguridad. Entre las manos y brazos. Come on, let's go and play. Elsa wants to give us awesome fun. She's making everybody snow Saturday. You're going to Elsa's ice house. Let's go. I'm going. It'll be so beautiful. See you there.
My butt got unexpectedly wet. I don't think I've ever been, oh my god, yes, my whole right butt cheek is wet. That's awkward. I guess because I was like all the way to the left in the front row. Still good as always. Animatronics were working perfectly fine. I know sometimes Elsa's arms get weird, but they were good. And I guess right now I'm like literally gonna cry. I'm gonna do some really quick shopping in Mouse Gears, pick up a few treats to bring home. And that's it. I've been keeping an eye on my flight because, like I said before, it apparently has a history of getting delayed. And I really don't want to get to the airport and like have to be there for like 4 hours, so we'll see. Oh, it smells so good in this store. I don't even remember smelling this good. Oh, it's perfume. That's why they're handing out perfume samples. It smells amazing in here. Whoops, I just made another impulse buy. One of the artists, they always put artists in the store when you come out of Frozen, and he had some amazing stuff. So I got 2 small pieces for like 25 each, Haunted Mansion. I can't wait to hang them up. I'll end up doing like a whole haul video that either probably will be up before this last part is up. I can say that, which will show everything that I bought this trip. But yeah, it didn't really mean to go buy artwork, but I just love them so much, and I know exactly where I'm gonna put them too. I just need to like get them framed. It is a light drizzle currently. It doesn't seem like it's gonna storm anymore in this. It just looks like a passing cloud. Kind of feels nice. And that's it. I'm heading towards the exit to get back to Coronado. Yeah, I don't know, I'm sad. I won't be here for a while. I guess I just got a little spoiled with coming for like 4 times in like 1 year, so now I feel like 7 months feels really, really long, even though it's not, and a lot of other people don't get to go as often, so I shouldn't complain. But I am gonna miss it. I'm just not gonna miss this heat, that's for sure. I can't wait to come back on the future when Pandora's hopefully not as nuts. I mean, I think it'll always be nuts for a couple of years, but hopefully a little better than it is currently. So yes, goodbye Epcot, goodbye World Showcase. You have been beautiful as always.